Hi, East Texas. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. If you don't like 100-degree heat, you're going to love to see this. All of this rainfall across parts of East Texas, 1.5 to maybe 2 inches of rainfall. On top of that, we had the rainfall without any severe weather. A couple of reports of some trees down on Highway 14 up near Hawkins over toward Bivens. There were a few reports of some trees down, but no other damage that we've heard about across East Texas. But a good drink of water. Again, around Gilmer, about an inch of rainfall. Longview and Henderson, about 0.6 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch. It was a little bit less toward Nacogdoches, but there's a lot more rain on the way in deep East Texas. Center, for instance, just over 1/4 of an inch. But we're looking at the possibility of seeing 3 to 4 inches of rainfall over deep East Texas in Center here in the next couple of days. There are some concerns that come along with the heavy rain. We'll talk about those in just a second. Let's talk about rainfall reports going back to the spring season. Technically, the spring season runs March 1st until the end of May. And so far, since March 1st, more than 4 inches of rainfall in Tyler, almost 4.5 inches of rainfall in Tyler. Longview, just over 3.5 inches of rainfall. Lufkin up to about 4 inches of rainfall. But believe it or not, for this season, that is a little bit below for Lufkin and a lot below for Longview, while Tyler is just slightly above for the spring season in rainfall. For the year, just about average for Tyler and Longview. Lufkin about 1.5 inches below average. But again, I think they can make that up here in the coming days. There is a flood watch in effect until Thursday evening for deep East Texas. That does include Shelby County. It includes Nacogdoches County, Angelina, San Augustine, and Sabine County, and also Jasper, Polk, and Luton County down to the south. So we've got a lot of rain in the area here through Thursday evening. We're going to start Future Skycast tonight, 11 o'clock, and you can see some of these pockets of heavier rain across the area. Now, something else to note will be a possible sharp cutoff in the rainfall on the northwestern side of this. The rain is essentially going to move southwest to northeast across the area, and it will come in waves at us. We've got a stalled boundary over deep East Texas. We've got little ripples of low pressure that will move along that boundary, and so we'll see several periods of rain. Heavy at times, light at times, and at times it's just drizzle. And again, you can see that sharp cutoff. In fact, maybe tomorrow morning that cutoff is Longview to Tyler to Athens, and south of that line, you have rain, and it could be steady. Off and on in other places, and maybe up toward Mineola and Gilmer or Mount Pleasant, no rain at all. A little bit of light rain moves in Thursday morning, maybe some drizzle toward Mineola, Gilmer, and Linden, with that steady, moderate to heavier rain continuing from Carthage to Nacogdoches down toward Lufkin. And then that wave begins to move away Thursday afternoon. There might be a little bit of a lull, but we've got another wave of moderate to heavy rain moving back into East Texas here for Thursday night. And so it looks like right now a steady rain Thursday night into Friday morning. But again, some areas north of Interstate 20 getting very little, if any, rain at all, while Lufkin gets a lot of rainfall. Those dark reds there would suggest 1/2 inch to inch an hour rainfall rates. And it continues into Friday morning. Drizzle, light rain, closer to Interstate 20, up closer to Interstate 30, maybe just a few light rain showers. And that continues off and on through the day Friday into Friday night. And then early Saturday morning, the rain finally shuts off, and we should be done with the rain for the weekend. So the rain chances look something like this here over the next 7 days. It's an 80% chance of rain tomorrow. Friday, it's a 70% chance of rain. Saturday, a 40% chance of rain, but in the morning, and might be done for some of us as early as 7 a.m. Might take about 9 till 9 or 10 o'clock Saturday morning to get rid of the rain for the rest of us. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, it looks dry, and Easter looks fantastic. So when we add up all of that rain, here's what we're looking at. Find the legend, find the corresponding contour. For instance, look at Crockett. That bright orange area corresponds to 4 inches of rainfall to close to 5 inches of rainfall. Come north, find Smith County, and there's quite a range here. The light blue or dark blue area here, 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. The light blue area closer to Tyler, about 1.25 inches. And the southeastern part of the county gets into that darker red, so perhaps 2.5 inches of rainfall in parts of southeastern Smith County. Then you come down in Nacogdoches, that's a solid 3 inches of rainfall. But conversely, going up toward Franklin County, you'll notice some greens here, so maybe 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch the farther north you go. And that's over the next 7 days. Now, what we can do here is break this down over the next couple of days. For instance, the next 3 days. So this would include the rest of today, tomorrow, and Friday. It looks like we could pick up maybe 2-3 inches of rainfall, and then as we head into Friday night to Saturday, maybe an additional ½ inch. All right, upper level winds. The overall weather pattern is going to settle down next week. High pressure begins to build into the southwestern part of the United States. The jet stream retreats to the north. It allows some very calm zonal winds to come across the United States. So a zonal flow west to east, and that means we should have some warmer temperatures, with temperatures at average, if not above average, by the time we make it to the middle part of the week. 10-day temperature trend. A couple of cool nights here with temps in the 40s tonight, tomorrow, and Saturday morning. And then Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, we are warming up, and so by Wednesday, we are back above average, and we stay there through Friday or through Saturday, the 15th of April. Looking at daytime highs, average high temperature around 75. Daytime highs next couple of days with the clouds and the rain, mid-50s. We're in the mid-60s Saturday, mid-70s on Sunday, closer to 80 by Tuesday. We stay there through most of next week. Again, maybe next Saturday a chance for some scattered thunderstorms. Otherwise, it's dry next week. Really nice break from the stormy weather that we've had recently. All right, overnight lows tonight around 50 degrees. Cloudy skies at Mount Pleasant, light rain showers in Camp County and around Pittsburgh. Jefferson and Marion County, some clouds, maybe a few light rain showers. Light rain at Tyler, Gilmer, Mineola. Heavier rain down toward Henderson, over toward Carthage. Light rain also around Jacksonville. And we should have a steady rain from Crockett to Groveton to Lufkin to Nacogdoches to Center to Hemphill, with temperatures in the mid to upper 50s. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast for Thursday, looking at a 70% chance of rain in the morning to an 80% chance of rain by the early to mid-afternoon. Fairly steady temperatures there in the mid-50s. And here's our Baylor Scott and White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital 10-day forecast. So temperatures tomorrow with an 80% chance of rain, 40s in the morning, mid-50s by the afternoon. Rain comes to a brief end late Friday night or into Saturday morning. It should entirely shut off. So for some of us, the rain will end late, and for others, the rain will shut off Saturday morning. Either way, 70% chance of rain Friday, 40% chance of rain Saturday. Then Sunday, partly cloudy for Easter, looks really nice. Partly cloudy Monday, 77 after a cool morning low in the low 50s. 55 on Tuesday, mostly sunny again Wednesday. Highs in the mid-80s, and as we round out the 10-day forecast Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, headed toward the middle of April, temperatures continue to warm into the mid-80s with warmer mornings in the low 60s. Finally, a warm, muggy day a week from Saturday with scattered thunderstorms in the forecast and a high around 84. Thanks for watching CBS 19 Plus. Have a great night.